Hello, hello. I am Biz Coach C, and today we are diving into the second in the series of trainings for Road to 100K, finding your profitable niche and business model. So, first of all, why are we doing this whole Road to 100K thing? Well, really, it is to just help anyone who wants to, any average Joe, any average Jane, Jill, Tom, Dick, Harry, whoever it may be. I want to make sure that you have every opportunity to pursue your own financial freedom. And so for anybody who's out there working class, hustling, trying to get your head above water, so sick of the rat race, this is for you. This really is for you, because Road to 100K is not just about money and creating wealth. It is about the freedom that comes along with being able to acquire the resources that you need to move forward in life. So whatever those resources may be, for some of us, we need healthcare. Others of us, we need to be able to take vacations. Some others of us, we need opportunities for our children to go to college, or maybe even for us to return to school. Whatever this will allow you to do, take care of your parents, whatever, retire your spouse, whatever it is that your dream is to do, that's what I want you to be able to do. And so money is just a resource that we use to empower ourselves to do these things. It's a vehicle that we use. And so that's what Road to 100K is all about. It's about teaching you what you can do to become financially free in the areas of small business and entrepreneurship. So that's where I specialize. And I'm Biz Coach C. To find out more about me, you can visit my website at clsmgmt.com or follow me on all major social media platforms at clsmgmt. And I'm happy to chat with you, align things up with you, and just go over what we need to make sure you are being successful in the things that you want to pursue. So now that we've gotten that intro out of the way, there's already been one of these trainings that are out there, monthly trainings throughout this year of 2025, but you can watch them any year, and it's probably going to be a lot of the same relevant information. This is the second in the series. So the first in the series, we talked about the 100K mindset. And now here in the second part of the series, one every month, the second one is finding your profitable niche and business model. So we're going to be talking about not just now that we've gotten past the mindset, not just that, but now how do we move forward into action to making sure that this thing actually happens? What niche can we pursue? What can we sell in small business, or at least starting out as small business? And what type of business models can we set up to help us reach where we want to go? So I know that you're ready to build this business that's going to make you real money and not just keep you busy. And that's what we're here to make happen. So all the time I see way too many entrepreneurs out here spinning their wheels in crowded markets with no plan to even reach a number that's 6 figures large. But there's no niche, and they get lost in competition. They don't do the research, and it's like they're shooting in the dark. So if you feel like it's kind of you that I'm talking about there, and I'm not on the attack, but we have to be real about it. But if you're someone who's stuck in that rut, then this is definitely where you want to be today to find out some of these things that we're going to be talking about. And so with finding our profitable niche, right, and getting in business, what we're going to find is that you have to be ready to build a business that actually makes money, and not just a hobby, or not just doing something because you want to help people. Now, do I think that that's valiant, chivalrous, loyal, whatever positive word you want to use to describe it? Yes, it is all of those things. But you need to make sure that you're positioning yourself in the right place to be successful, because you can help people, but at the same time, you're not going to have the resources or the means to help people if you are not profitable in some sort of way. And so I don't want you to get just comfortable sitting where you are, just in those thoughts. You got to stop that today. That mess stops today. So here's what we're going to learn. We're going to learn how you can find a profitable niche that aligns with your skill set and the market demand. It's got to meet both of those two things. And then we're going to find out how you can research your industry to ensure that you're not setting yourself up for failure. Last thing we're going to do is talk about the top business models that are going to help you get to 100K faster and more reliably. Now, why does this stuff matter? Because without a niche, you're lost in a sea of competition and you don't have any clarity. Without research, you're shooting in the dark. Congratulations, you're officially lost, and you're probably not going to hit that target with that arrow that you're shooting, but you could hit someone else. All right. And lastly, it matters because without the right business model, making money is harder than it needs to be. We don't want to overcomplicate things, especially when we're starting a business. So let's talk about the first thing here, which is going to be identifying your unique value proposition, right? So the thing about a UVP is UVPs, it make 100K easier when you start to build upon your own strength. So a unique value proposition is what's going to set you apart from everyone else in your industry. It's going to make you different, which may be a lot more challenging to do now because there's so much information out there, so many different industries and things that you can tap into. But this is going to be the reason why people are going to choose you over the next person, over the next business. Here's how you find that. What I want you to do is ask yourself these 4 questions, and I want you to actually do this because it's part of the assignment from today to help you with figuring out what your profitable niche is. What do people already come to you for? Are people coming to you asking for advice on something? Do they see that you're getting involved in something else over here and they like the way you do it and they want to know how, or they want to know how they can benefit from what you're doing? What do people already come to you for? Think about that. What do you do better? What do you think you do better, seemingly do better, faster, differently than other people? What is that thing? Because I guarantee you something probably stands out in your mind. And what do you love doing, right? What problems can you solve for people that they are willing to pay for? And so a lot of times what you hear a lot of coaches teach you is find a problem to solve, find a solution, be solution driven. Yeah, solution driven is great, but you have to make sure that people are going to be willing to pay you for the solution that you find that you can offer people. So what problem can you solve, and are people willing to pay for that? That's one question. The 4th question is what transformation can you promise your customers? Because you have to have some type of guarantee that goes along with why you're offering what you're offering, why you're different, why you're good, and why people should pay for it. It has to fulfill a promise. So not just solution driven, but also guarantee and promise driven. So what transformation can you promise that people are going to have if they're purchasing from you? Are they going to they're going to live a better life? They're going to be able to afford something. They're going to look good in nice clothes. They're going to get a great haircut. They're going to have nice shoes. They're going to be able to start their own business, whatever it is. What transformation are you promising your customers? And here's the thing. Here's a great example. If you're a fitness coach, look at it and don't just say, I help people lose weight. There's that help people thing again. That'll get you in trouble every single time. Instead, say this. Say, I help busy moms lose 20 pounds in 90 days without giving up their favorite foods. Huge, huge difference. Be very clear in your unique value proposition. And all of that one sentence came from knowing what people are already coming to you for, understanding what they want, knowing what you do better, faster, differently than other people, knowing what problem you solve that people are willing to pay for, and including a transformation within that promise. Not, I'm a fitness coach and I help people lose weight. I'm a fitness coach who helps busy moms lose 20 pounds in 90 days without giving up their favorite foods. Much, much more attractive. So here's how I want you to finish up this thing with unique value proposition. You ready? Here's the assignment. Write down one sentence that describes what makes your business unique and how it helps your audience. It will get you around to creating a dynamic, unique value proposition. Like the one that I just read you. So once you get that sentence written down, my challenge to you is going to be then reach out to me. Let's connect and let's perfect it, right? That's what we do. So not only do we do the work when we are creating, innovation is great, but with innovation without action and feedback and recoil is really not much innovation at all, because it doesn't get out there to people to actually make a difference. So once you get that sentence written, that's your assignment, is for you to go and write down that one sentence that describes what makes your business unique and how it helps your audience. That, now I will say, it's a larger assignment because I want you to think about those 4 things that I already asked you to. But that's going to start us out with our UVP. Now, here's the next thing that you have to do. You've got to research market demand and competition. So Now that you know what you're going to offer, let's make sure that people actually want it, right? If we want to just put that stamp on it to say, I know that people are going to pay for this. This is what we have to do to make sure that you're going to get paid for the work that you're doing, for everything that you're putting into this. So you cannot skip doing this homework of researching market demand and looking into competition, because let's be real, just because you think it's a good idea doesn't mean people are going to pay for it. That does not mean people will pay for it just because you think it's good. So here's how you validate for market demand. This is real close. I want you to check Google Trends to see if people are searching for your topic. We want to see how hot your keywords are. And then I want you to look at different Facebook groups, check out Reddit, and even some YouTube comments. What questions are people asking? And so in order to find these things, you have to Google and search out, and even on Facebook and other different social media platforms. LinkedIn is also another good one, especially if you have a professionally service-based business. Start getting in those search bars and search for keywords from your business, things that you want to offer, things that you want to get into. Google that, find out on Reddit who's been talking about it, and read those comments. Find YouTube videos, find streamers, gamers, whoever it may be, or just people with YouTube channels that are teaching something or selling something similar to what you want to be doing. Start snooping around on those pages, because we don't want to reinvent the wheel, right? We just want to build a better mousetrap. So research on these pages to save yourself a lot of time. Look at the comments. What type of questions are people asking? And I get this happening on my TikTok page a lot. It's like people want to come in and hijack my videos and they want to try to get customers like who are in my comments, and I'll have people asking me like, how do you do this? And all of a sudden somebody will jump in there and they'll try to answer the question. They're like, I can help you over here if you come over here. People do that mess all the time. So I'm not encouraging you to hijack anybody's post like that happens to me. But what I do want you to do is go in there and read and look around, because I definitely do that. I don't try to steal their customers, but I definitely go in and read, take a look around, see what questions people are asking. That way I will know what answers to address, because they're common knowledge, right? It's like that top 5 or top 10 that gets asked on Family Feud all the time. 100 people were surveyed, and this many people said that it was this answer to this question. You're basically doing that research to find out what that is. So find out what people are asking, and then research competitors, research people who are doing the same thing you're doing or something really similar. And if you don't think you have competitors, then you are definitely way off the mark. Everyone has a competitor, and everyone has more than one competitor. You have several, whether they be direct competitors because they're in the exact same industry selling some of the exact same things, or whether they're an indirect competitor. Could be within your industry, maybe with one foot out the door, but still offering similar packages or something similar to what you're doing. Those are even competition. So find those people, research them on social media platforms, look at the certain services and products that they're selling, visit their websites, go and check them out. Do they have digital products? How are people even purchasing from them? What is it that they're selling? And how are they getting engagement? What type of content are they putting up where people will respond in? And use great examples from competitors. If you got a competitor that's not doing so well, then you're not going to want to research what they're doing and mimic that. You want to create your own thing, but you want to get inspiration from people who are already successful at it. Another way that you can research market demand is by just running a quick survey in your social circles. So think about, what would you pay for this? And if you wouldn't pay for it, why wouldn't you pay for it? So here's an example. Someone who wants to start a skincare brand, right? If you want to start a skincare brand, let's say these are the things that you should look for first. Are people looking for organic skincare? Do people actually want it? It's kind of rhetorical for skincare. Yeah, the answer is totally yes. What problems are people trying to solve when they're looking for organic skincare? Answer the question. Acne, dry skin, anti-aging, sunproof, all of this kind of stuff. These are the types of problems that they're trying to solve. Avoid skin cancer, things like that. Loss of protection, UV protection. And then you can even ask, who are the top competitors? And what are they charging for the products that are similar to what I plan to offer? Here's the assignment that goes with researching your market demand and competition. Spend 15 minutes researching your niche and competitors. And I would say 15 minutes for at least a week. Take 15 minutes in 7 days, right? Take that 15 minutes in 7 days. By the end of the week, that adds up to over a few hours. Just 15 minutes a day. Spend 15 minutes researching your niche and competitors. Write down 3 things your competition is doing well and one way that you could stand out among them. All right, you got the 15-minute research, right? Daily. And then write down 3 things that your competition is doing well and one way that you could stand out from among them. So that is the thing about market research and demand. Now, let's look at business models that are actually making 100K. Why they're making 100K. How does that actually happen? What does that math look like? What does it look like in principle when we're incorporating that into our business? Well, here it is for real. Like here it is in black and white. And I want you to pay close attention to this. So business models that make 100K, that actually know how to get money and are getting paid selling their products and services. The business model that you choose is going to determine how fast you can actually hit 6 figures, right? So let's go over the ones that have proven frameworks that are going to work over and over and over again. I'm going to give you those. High ticket services. People who sell high ticket services are really getting into it. These are your coaches, consultants, agency owners, service providers. This is usually for you. People who offer things high ticket, they offer premium services, whether that's marketing, web design, business coaching, consulting. 100K math is really either, you could do 10 clients at $10,000. That's 100K. If you narrowed it down to like that, and those could be corporate clients. Imagine landing 10 corporate clients with accounts at $10,000. Where throughout the year you're working for each of these 10 corporate clients doing this. If not, then you could break down that math a little more, and you could do 20 clients instead and even cut that number in half. And then you could double it again and say, maybe I take on 40 clients throughout the year. And throughout the year, these clients are going to pay me this rate. So I'm reaching my 6-figure mark by the end of the year. So think about a branding coach. Somebody who does branding can easily charge $2,500 a package, and you only need that $40 clients per year. That's the math, right? You're just doing the math. High ticket services for service providers are easy winners. It's easy to structure around how to reach that 100K. Now, it's easy to build that structure. The incorporation is what becomes interesting and somewhat challenging, because you have to figure out how to implement the strategies within your business to make this a well-oiled machine that's going to be automated and do a lot of these things so you're not manually doing them. That's the trick to getting to 100K. It's not you spending all of this time in your business doing everything yourself. It is really you figuring out systems, whether that includes outsourcing certain things to different people in different areas of expertise, different lead generations, building a value ladder for all of these kind of points of contact. Have at least 9 points of contact. That's getting in someone's face at least 9 times. That's the average amount of times. That's the average number of times that you would have to get in someone's face, either with a post or a video or whatever, before they consider buying what you have, if it's something that they feel like they need at the time and if they want it from you. 9 touch points, remember that. All right. And then what about another major way that you could get to 100K? That is definitely through digital products and courses. Now we're looking at, with this example, $47 to about $1,000 per sale for ebooks, courses, templates, memberships. Create them once and sell them forever. Evergreen is what we're looking at. Evergreen products, whether they are digital, physical products, or service. So think about that. What could I charge and how many do I have to sell for digital products that I could create once that would be evergreen for my business? And they really don't have to be $47. I've got some digital products that are $7. I've got some that are $5. I've got some that are $10, but they have several touch points and they could be offered to a lot of different types of people within my niche. So they could be sold a lot. They could be sold to a lot of people at once. And there's hands-off system for me. It's on my website. They download it after the purchase. I'm not touching anything. It's evergreen. The information is there. It's accurate, and it can get them results. Not just solution driven, but promise driven, because it can deliver on what I promise in it. So digital products are great. Teach a skill that you already know. Package it up really nicely. The math on 100K, sell 1,000 courses at 100 each, and just remember that you lower the price, then you have to sell more. So then you just have to find what audience you're going to sell it to. But for example, let's say someone is selling on Pinterest, $197 Pinterest for Business course, and that person makes 10K a month selling that course to different people who want to start a business using Pinterest alone, or at least as their main dashboard. Great example there. All right, what is another business model that you could use that could help you reach 100K faster that's really reliable? E-commerce and print on demand. $20 to $150 per sale. You're going to sell physical products without holding the inventory. Definitely the drop shipping thing, t-shirts, planners, mugs, journals. You're probably seeing people doing this all the time, but you have to, in this category, it has to be a huge differentiator between you and the competition in order for you to get this right. All right. But same thing, think about selling 1,000 of them at $100 each, whatever you're putting together. And think about bulk orders for people, because people like to order things in bulk to help them do a lot better. More pathways to 100K. Think about subscriptions, whether that's a subscription for a blog, a Facebook group that you're doing, a subscription for retail clothing that you have set up. Subscription and membership models are the absolute truth. On average, they're charged at about $20 to $100 per month, depending on what it is. Offer ongoing value and get paid monthly for it. Set up that monthly recurrence of, here's how I'm going to be offering you value each month that can actually help you produce results, help you get solutions in your business. Give that promise. Coaching memberships, exclusive content like the blogs, digital communities, things like that. 500 members, $20 a month, 10K a month. Easily. Create a Facebook group or start an Instagram page. So seriously, start a blog, something. $20 a month. If you have 500 members, then that's 10K a month right there. 10K a month. Okay, of course, and we're ending the month at 120K. We've ended at six figures if we can do that. And that's just one business model. So as an example, say you're a social media coach, you're offering $47 a month content planning membership. You help people plan out their content for $50 a month. And you find a simple automated way to drive home that value and produce a great system for them to put out content that's going to help make them money. Charge $50 a month, honestly. And you can get paid for that and get results and keep growing and growing and growing. All right. What other ways have we got? We've got affiliate marketing and passive income, which is also something that a lot of people don't tag into just because I think a lot of entrepreneurs say that they don't have the time for affiliate marketing. It's diving in too much with another business and it's taken away from my focus on my own business. Think about this. Find affiliate marketing that fits in well with the industry and the business that you're already providing people, and you have similar audiences. So you're not doing all of this extra work to attract. You're literally just extending another service to the people that you're already reaching. So affiliate marketing is just promoting other people's products and earning a commission off of those. It's ideal for people like influencers, bloggers, email marketers. Think about doing 200 referrals and you get paid so much for each referral. Think about a business coach who can earn 10K a month referring clients to a funding company. Maybe those business clients that you have, they're looking for funding for their businesses. Well, if you're trying to get them that funding that's going to help them build their business, and there is a platform or another business that you can work with and partner with to make sure that happens, why not become an affiliate marketer? Hook up your clients with the money that they need, and you get paid on the back end for helping them. And then this other business gets new clients that they can help. So it's a win-win with affiliate marketing, but don't necessarily turn away from it because you feel like it's going to take up too much of your time and resources, and it's going to take away a lot of attention from what you're already focusing on in your business. Just make sure you find an affiliate marketing company, a company to partner with that is already similar to what you're doing in your industry, where you can just offer it to the people that you're already reaching. Here's the assignment that comes along with these business models that I want you to do now. Choose one of these business models that fits your niche and break down how you can realistically hit that 100K if you actually incorporated that business model into what you're doing. So figure out which one is going to work for you and then go for it. We're going to wind things up today by me telling you that making six figures is not just about working harder. That is not what this thing is about at all. It is about the whole working smarter aspect. I know that sounds super cliche, but you got to do it. You got to figure out ways to automate, have the wheel there for you that's not being reinvented by you, and just figure out how to chip away at it to make it work for your audience. That's going to start with just choosing the right niche and the right business models that actually make sense for your skill set, for your market, and your income goals. So your key takeaways today are this. Your niche must be profitable and align with your strengths. Research that market before you launch to make sure that there is a demand and you can get paid for it. Choose a scalable business model that's going to get you to 100K faster. You'll be much happier. And I would say for me, what I would like to see you do is, if you're watching this video, drop your biggest takeaway from this video in the comments, and even share with us what your niche and your business model is going to look like, or what that's going to be. So whether you're a part of one of my Facebook groups, whether you're watching this on YouTube or on my website, drop a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know how you're going to take that biggest takeaway from the day and incorporate it into yourself to help into what you're doing to help you reach six figures faster. So your 100K business is waiting on you to take action. Question is, are you ready? I'm Biz Coach C. Follow up with me. Let me know. Let's connect on a lot of these different platforms. I want to see you taking action in these definitions. You guys take care of yourselves, and I am here to help you in any of your endeavors as you move forward. So hit me up on the website. Follow me on major social media platforms. Let's connect and let's work together. We'll see you guys soon.